I am not eating a snack right now. You can't say nothing. Hello, everybody. One moment. There we go. Alright, so first of all, congratulations, Moon, Syrinx, and Pom Pom for first, second, and third. And hello, Moon. Hello and goodbye, Pom Pom. Hello, Syrinx. Hello, Bells. Hello, Blue. Hello, Avatar. How are you guys doing today? I slept clean through my alarm. That's not entirely true. I had my alarm. The alarm went off. I woke up. Hey, Brian, how's it going? I was like, 5 more minutes. And I smacked the snooze button. And then it was an hour and a half later. And I'm like, uh-oh. That's probably not something that should have happened. Doing good. Today was a glorious day for the boardwalk. Hell yeah, my dude. Glad to hear it. I have only been conscious for, or truly conscious for, 45 minutes? A little bit more than 45. We'll say we're like 5 minutes short of an hour-ish. Because I whoopsie-daisied the heck out of this morning. And by this morning, I can't really say this morning anymore, can I? I don't think I can legally say that anymore. Alright, so what were the darn prompts again? It's Avatar, Smooth, and Made. Hey Kuma, how's it going, my dude? I think I have the general concept already doodled. Now I just need to draw it. The relative, how to say it? The relative look is pretty easy to... Oh, excuse me. I'm burpy, I've been sneezing, I'm a mess right now. It'll teach me to be a frickin' DM once again. It's bad for my health. Never again. Never again, gosh dang it. Oh, what did I have it last time? I think I had it at 400. Yeah, no, we'll do this one at 300. Just for simplicity's sake. One moment, everyone. Boom. Congratulations on returning to being a dungeon master. No, Avatar. It's difficult and tiring and exhausting and requires improv. But how's everybody doing today? How has your weekend been going so far? I hope that you too have had a good night's sleep. Your sacrifice is not in vain. My sacrifice in this case was sleep. I could not sleep last night. Like, I don't know why. My brain wasn't thinking about anything specifically. I was just kind of laying there.
Here comes the
Hello, Pavlov.
Go to bed.
Pavlov, I woke up like 55 minutes ago. I slept. Kind of. I think the best sleep was actually between the wake up and the alarm wake up and the like, oh, something's wrong wake up, which was only about like an hour and a half, but that was probably like the best sleep I had last night. Well, doesn't sleep, didn't see that coming. Brian, shh, it's a secret. You're not supposed to tell anybody. You're giving away the whole game right now. But how has everybody's weekend been going so far? I hope that you guys have been having a good one, that it's been relaxing, that it's been chill, that it's been... I don't know if you guys want it to be eventful. I personally like a non-eventful weekend. I've been really, for those who have who are following my Discord, shameless plug, it's probably a little bit obvious that I'm starting to like really get back into RimWorld. And last night, just before I went to bed, I got in a situation where, for those who don't know, RimWorld is like a colony sim. Has a little bit of like a Dwarf Fortressy feel, but more contained, smaller amounts of peeps. And I just got caught in a situation where an event happened where, like, there was like this poisonous thing. Thank you, Bells, very much appreciated. Like, space debris landed near my base, and it was like poisonous, and slowly the poison circle got bigger and bigger and bigger, but it was being defended by these laser boys. They had like beam rifles, and I think needle guns were the other ones, which are like, the beam rifles like do like an a line across the ground and then set stuff on fire, and needle rifles are like laser sniper rifles that blast off limbs and do massive damage. And I'm like, why these guys? I haven't figured out how to fight these yet. So I put down a save and like tried all these different ways to deal with the situation, and it was just like, it was just slamming your head against a wall. It was like, okay, frontal assault doesn't work. All right, building a mortar and throwing mortars at them doesn't work. Okay, you know, hitting them from multiple sides doesn't work. Hey, Erwin, thank you so much for the lurk. It's like, okay, well, doing the mortar strikes and then hitting them from different angles doesn't work. And then at one point, I was like, okay, well, do they attack me at all? No. Okay. So, technically, I could stay in the base and just try to keep mortaring them until they go down. But the mortar's very inaccurate. So, ka-tunk, 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 ka-tunk. But, so I have these little robot boys, which basically accounts to, like, a Roomba, a farming version of a Roomba, a lifting version of a Roomba, and another one. I don't know what the last one is off the cuff. But those little fuckers would keep being like, we're just gonna go over here really quick. And they'd get within range of the stupid beam rifles. So the robots with the beam rifles, you know, like, it would be, like, let's say here's the end part of my base, which I had a bunch of, like, defenses. Like, just imagine all of these are, like, are sandbags. And they'd be like, oh, there's a little bit of dirt over here. Let's deal with that. And then, you know, the beam rifle would go boom, and this would all be on fire. And then the fire would spread this way. And then because of that, it's hitting my territory. So my people are compelled to fight fires the way I have it set up. So they would keep coming over here, like, Buddy would come over here, and then a needle gun would hit him and freaking blast his leg off. And I'm like, stop fighting the fires, you sons of bitches, stop it, please. And then it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna limp my way back to the infirmary. And it's just like, oh, well, you know, other Buddy could go set the fire. Katoga, then they'd get hit like the arm, like, oh, my arm. And I'm like, why did you fight the fires, you did? Because you knew what was gonna happen. So I had, like, out of the 6 people in my colony, I had 3 of them with, like, borderline severed limbs, and I'm like, fuck this game, and I just quit. I was like, I'm done. I have to figure this out later because I'm mad. It's like, alright, we're gonna go brush our teeth and go to bed. This This isn't working. All the methods that I have just aren't working and I'm mad. So yeah, RimWorld's fun. If you guys like colony sims, would recommend. Do you still have Jesus? I do. One fun fact about that, though, Avatar, his psionic power or psycast powers do not cannot be cast on him. And right now, I have him set up as a front line, like flak vest and shotgun. So I'm gonna need to turn him into a back line. Still a flak vest, but maybe a sniper rifle, because he is the one who can go, you heal faster. Your limbs are coming back. You're gaining a faster immunity to the infections that are striking you. So I need to change that around. But yeah, there was a lot of rage, and the worst part is my second last attempt, my my mortars managed to get like the device down to like 200 out of the 1200 that it had, and then I just didn't have the resources to make more mortar shells, and it was just like okay, fine. Let's try and hit it from multiple angles so we have somebody focusing on the frickin' chamber itself, and it's just like, nope, that doesn't work. I also know why this is happening. The specific thing that I've built is very much like a mercantile city builder ideology, where legitimately, like, one of my people who is classified as a merchant, like I gave them that designation, they can just flat out summon trade caravans. And my primary exports are smoke leaf and what are those things called again? Something tea. Starts with a P. Where the heck did you get that word from, subtitles? Pecs. But, yeah, so, like, I have a whole... Don't start, Blue. So I have, like, a little greenhouse that's literally just growing. Essentially, it's just growing, like, minor psychedelic, like, plants and weed. And that's, like, my exports. And it is an incredibly profitable, like, franchise, because I just, every time that someone shows up that can sell it, I sell like 90% of the product, because my peeps also enjoy a nice cup of hallucinogenic tea and a couple of puffs of the old joint. So, like, they're super happy. They're working very hard. Oh, also, another nice resource at the moment is so everybody's a psychopath. So I built a little jail. So if we ever get attacked by regular peeps and people survive, we try to keep them alive. And then we take one lung, one kidney, and either a liver or a heart, whichever one happens to be at full health. And since everyone's a psychopath, no one's upset about it. And turns out, lungs, kidneys, and livers/hearts make you a lot of money. So I'm playing the game the way the game wants you to do it. Unfortunately... No, why in the world would they do that, Syrinx? That's the worst thing that you... I'm gonna ban you for that. No one's allowed to say that. Selling organs for money? Yeah, exactly. But the problem is I believe this game has an under-the-hood system, and Avatar, you might be able to back me up on this. There's an underlying system where the more wealth you have, both in terms of currency, but also in terms of items and like building structures, it also makes it that the enemies get more difficult, because the game is going under the assumption that wealth can translate to military strength. It depends on which setting you chose at the beginning. I do think, well, yeah, if you take, what is it, Randy, I think is the guy's name. If you take him, it's literally just a coin flip about what the heck you ever get. Because I remember playing with Randy as the storyteller, and the amount of beavers that you get attacked with, not attacked by, like, as in manhunters, but as in, like, hey, a bunch of beavers are showing up and are just eating all the trees. Yeah, you know. Randy loves just being like, do you have a wood problem? Do you not have enough lumber? Here's some beavers to make it worse. Damn it, Randy. Ah, I see what you did there, Moon. Nice. Well done. Do you have a wood problem? Do I ever? Well, in that case, Avatar, you need those beavers, because it's like, there's just too much vegetation on this map. Get rid of it for me, please. Also known as wood vermin. I don't know if anybody but you has ever said that term before, Syrinx. You know what? We're gonna Google it. If I type wood vermin, I get wood damaging pests. And they are specifically talking about insects. Checkmate, Syrinx. I've caught you in your web of lies. Now what are you going to do? The ball's in your court now. Hold on. The ball's in your court now, Syrinx. Isn't a beaver not an insect? No, you silly, sassy sod. What does sod stand for again? I can't remember. Son of a dingus? Makes sense to me. They're mammals. The innuendo has gone too far. What do you mean the innuendo has gone? What innuendo are you talking about, Avatar? We're just talking about wood and beavers and eating, you know, eating all the trees. I have no idea what that second word is. Op. I got nothing. I suppose. I don't know what I could have meant. I have a suspicion I know where you were going with that, but I don't work with innuendos. That ain't what I do. Opulent. Thank you, Avatar. And have a good lurk, by the way, Syrinx. And silly opulent, damn. I'm very confused. I still don't understand. I'm very confused. I need to start drawing because I actually got to get things done today. We're going to have a weird week next week, by the way. It's going to be very going to be a very compressed week. All right. I don't know how to read that at this point, Syrinx. Is it damn funny man? Like, should there be like a hyphen in between there? Or should it be damn funny man? Like, just one clustered word? Or, like, is it damn, like, damn funny man? Again, with a hyphen for whatever reason. I don't know how to read that. Read damn funny man as a surname. But Mr. Damn Funny Man, I do believe that your jacket is done. Kindly take it and leave my premises. Damn Funny Man's just like, thanks, dude. I don't know why Damn Funny Man sounds like one of the characters from Dazed and Confused, but there you go. What are we drawing tonight? Brian, we got ourselves 3 prompts this evening. We have Avatar, as in the man in chat right now. We have Smooth, as in peanut butter. And we have Maid, as in housekeeping. I think I nailed it. Regardless, this is gonna be Avatar. This is gonna be a maid outfit, and that's an iron that he just used to smooth out the maid outfit. Avatar, smooth, maid. Boom. All 3 of them. Easy clap. As the children say. Now, I don't know how I'm going to turn this particular part into a maid outfit, because I don't know how to draw a maid outfit very well. But we're going to try, as we always do. Not sure how to do the face either. My advice, lots of reference. Oh, I've got reference on the other stream, or on the other screen already, Avatar. Don't you worry about a thing. I might not know what I'm doing, but sometimes I know a little bit of what I'm doing. Every now and then, I fall apart. And something more than ever. You definitely know what you're doing. Kuma, you have way too much faith in me. I love how your Vroid keeps eating his pen. I'm sorry. Yum, 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 yum. I didn't realize I had it going up that high. In that case, thank you for letting me know that. So we're gonna move there. And then, no. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay. Would it be under Y? No, joke's on you. Now it's taken from you. I can't reach it anymore. And being pensive? I'm not sure what pensive means. But fine. Move it back up again. Thoughtful. There's a smiley face after it, and Kaju has taught me that smiley faces are not to be trusted. No, I'm Googling. I don't trust any of you right now. I've also put it up too high. Pensive. Engaged in, involving, or reflecting deep or serious thought. Kaju has destroyed any hope of me trusting human beings again. Stop! I hate it. I hate you guys so much. I hate everyone. You're all dumb and stupid and dumb. And stupid and dumb. That's right. This is an assault. This is an assault stream now. I'm just gonna yell at you guys. Hey Cooks, how's it going? Howdy do, my dude. One moment while I knew I was forgetting something. My boy. Excuse me. There you go, Moon. You got your stinky now. I'm good. How about yourself today? I'm doing all right, Cooks. I slept through my alarm, so I'm a little bit late, but we're here. We're doing things. We're of the artistic sort. Oh yeah, you're stinky. Yeah, Moon? Well, you're banned. Minus 50 DKP for you, lady. I don't know if anybody actually knows the reference that I just tried to make, but I did my dangdest. Actually, no, I need to first go back here. Grab that. We just need to actually draw over top of this to get kind of an idea of where we're gonna, what are we gonna be doing. I don't, soon I don't either, but I feel threatened. It's a WoW reference, right? Yeah, so back in the day, when you did dungeons, there was like an outside system that you could use, which was basically called DKP, which was dragon kill points, because you were killing a lot of dragons. And the way that it would work with guilds is when you were part of a, like, if you were part of a raid that downed a boss, you would get a DKP point. Like, you would get a DKP. And you would use those as currency on loot. So, like, if there was a staff that dropped that you really wanted, and two people were fighting over it, then you could be like, okay, well, I have, you know, how to say, like, you know, one of them would be like, okay, well, I have 5 DKP, and the other person has 6. The person with 6 is going to get the staff, but they're spending all of their DKP in order to do it. So they are down to 0 DKP. So the next time something drops for the person that the other person also likes, the other person can, if nobody else is contesting them, they can just be like, all right, 1 DKP. So then they're back at, actually they'd be at the same because they just killed something. So, but that's essentially the system. But there's a famous video of a group, or famous audio, I suppose, of a group fighting Onyxia. And she was like one of the like one-shot raids that you could do in vanilla, I believe. And there's this famous audio of like, I don't know if he was I presume he was both the guild leader and the raid leader, but he just goes off. Like, he yells a lot, like there's a lot of anger, but a lot of bad things happen, and eventually a bunch of people die, and he just starts screaming minus 50 DKP, as in, like, you know, like, you're just, like, people of the guild are just going to lose points that they worked for because they're playing poorly. It's literally saying just, like, you know, this arbitrary number that we've created in order to symbolize what it means? Well, you've lost 50 of it. The two things I know about WoW is minus 50 DKP and Leroy Jenkins. Well, those are two that a lot of people know, Kuma. So you're in a good majority, I think. In terms of like memes specifically. I can't really think of any other ones off the cuff. Erowyn would know some, but she's lurking at the moment. Joke's on you, Moon. I am the guild leader and the raid leader. You can't take away my DKP, only I can take away your DKP. Ah, it's good to be king. Moon's gonna make a new guild. A new guild? Is it gonna have blackjack and hookers?
Here comes the boy.
Take my DIC. Gotham BADUMTISSS.
Good try, Dorn. Solid effort. Thank you for the resub. It's very appreciated. Oh, Pavlov, sorry. Thank you also for the gift sub. Very appreciated. It's gonna have Maya 0 DKP. It's gonna have 0 DKP for you when you join. That's okay. Everybody technically starts at 0 DKP when they join a new guild. Assuming that you use that system, which I think is now completely out of fashion. As far as I'm aware. You're gonna stay. Well, then I wouldn't join the guild. I would stay with my guild. Or join another guild. Avatar, I think he's going to have negative DKP. DKP EP or DKP EP, is that what we're going for, Dorn? And how's it going, by the way, Dorn? How's your weekend been so far? Brilliant thinking, Avatar. This whole scenario like predicates on the idea though that I for some reason leave my own guild and join Moon's guild for some reason. Like there's a lot of we're glossing over a lot of very important details. If everyone leaves your guild, it's effectively a coup. But Avatar, at that point, I wouldn't join Moon's guild, because presumably the perpetrator to the reason that I don't have a guild anymore is because of Moon. And it would be obvious that it would be because of Moon. So why would I join Moon's guild when I could just join another guild that isn't Moon's guild, especially knowing that there are going to be intense restrictions on me for arbitrary reasons. Everything about this scenario is just making giant leaps of logic. No, I'm not joining Moon's guild. It's completely built on the idea that she's like corralled people over to hers from mine. There's not even a potential, how to say it, there's not even a guarantee that they're going to have any success in the raiding scene. It's just, like you said, it's just a coup. A lack of leadership when it comes to a coup is still going to make the coup fall apart. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. What of it? Eh. It's to get you low DKP. Well, no matter what happens in this scenario, I'm gonna have low DKP. Also, as a guild leader / raid leader, I probably have reasonable gears, so I'm probably like, eh. You know, there might be one best in slot that I'm missing, but like, eh. I don't have the pauldrons that I need. Oh no. It's not about the gear. It literally, the DKP translates to gear. Avatar. That's the whole point of the DKP. The whole point of the DKP is to get shit. We're dropping this topic. I am getting way too invested in this pointless hypothetical. We're dropping it. I need to find a Avatar reference anyway. Oh, if you type Avatar 7 in Google, you actually get Avatar 7 imagery. That's pretty cool. But you also get Kaju, and you get me, and you get Flala. That's the reference I guess I gotta work with. Because it's the only reference I got. I was lurking while eating. Sorry. No, you're totally fine. Oh, what is DKP? Sorry, sorry, Bells. We're not going down that road again. I'm putting a cap on that. You're fine, Bells. Just, I realize that I am getting far too worked up over something very simple, so I'm putting a nay on it now. All right. Okay, that's the closest thing to reference that I got. So we'll take that one. Oh, also we get Observer Herb if I look up Avatar 7 for some reason. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, Vitrify, how's it going? How you doing, my dude? Wish that this reference wasn't so small, but we'll take what we can get. Excuse me. How you doing, Vitrify? How's your weekend been going so far? Oh god, this means I have to draw eyes. Oh, I hate drawing eyes. And faces. I hate drawing faces. Everything about this is terrible. Would be about right there. Can confirm you're very much Googleable. Sorry. Thank you, Bells. See, this is why you're best mod. I needed that confirmation and you delivered. The jacket. Oh no, wait, the jacket would technically be this. Just kind of let it fade into one piece. Fluffy. Fluffy. TLDR. Avatar is the mother of the micro-humans? I'm sorry. Are you talking about the medical tech that which stole my name. I'm sorry? Avatar, are you being bullied? You can tell me if you're being bullied. We'll do something about it. Many years ago, I googled my username and learned that some scientists created tech for medical science to test female reproductive system stuff. They called it Avatar. Still a little salty about it. I understand. Classic scientists, am I right, fellas? Always spending their whole time asking if they should. Or if they could, they never stopped to ask if they should. No respect for their common man. I think we'd benefit from Skynet. Kuma, you're gonna accidentally summon Haya. Be careful. She's naturally drawn to anything that mentions Skynet. Avatar, listen. Maybe they're just big fans of yours. Hey Gwen, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? It goes. Going is good. I appreciate going. I don't like this angle, actually. Let's reduce that more to something like this. I'm just gonna remove that. Which means we're gonna also extend this a little bit more here. How's your God Emperor doing? Still with the I actually had a little bit of a rage quit moment last night, Gwen, because I got in a situation where like a bunch of the mechanoids showed up with like beam rifles and needle guns, and just I couldn't do anything about them no matter what I tried. They would just keep like either like flat out killing people or sending everyone to the hospital. And like it was just like I just don't know what to do. And then at one point I got stuck in a weird cycle where they kept setting where they set things on fire and then everybody would try to turn out the fires, but because of the needle guns they could hit me from where the fires were. So it just turned into people trying to put out fires, getting shot, getting dragged away, or like getting flat out knocked out and people having to pick them up, and then the people who would pick them up would then get shot by the needle rifles. And at one point I was like, to heck with this game, I'll figure this out tomorrow. Excuse me. Relaxing art stream. To be fair, though, it was bedtime anyway, so it was probably better that it happened then than if it happened at a different time. Gonna be an oddly long. Maybe it'll just be this long. But here's where the cutoff is for the first part, because it has like that white strip. That far. And I'm hoping so, that it's going to be a relaxing one, Gwen. I don't know though. I've already had a bit of a, not sure how to describe it. Well, I swear to not rile you up anymore. It's fine. To be fair, it was enjoyable for people, clearly, so it's not like it's entirely... It's not like there wasn't a benefit to it. I don't know why I got stuck on it. I would honestly like to know a little bit. Like, why this was such a pointlessly important thing that I had to die on that hill. That hill right over there. You guys see it. Also, Avatar, it's not that difficult to get me riled up, if it isn't obvious. I am unfortunately a little bit of a passionate person when it comes to certain topics, so I can definitely get a little bit... What's the word I want to use there? Fired up, passionate, riled up. There's a particular term I'm thinking of and I can't quite get to, but is what it is. No, Madge isn't quite the correct word, Vitrify. It's... because it's not anger. It's... I don't know how to describe it. It's like a rebellion against the concept, I guess is kind of a way to describe it. Because there's like this set scenario. And it's like, well, the scenario doesn't make any sense. And it's like, yeah, but this is the scenario. And it's like, well, I reject the scenario because the scenario doesn't make any sense. It's that kind of a situation. Contrarianism? I don't know if it's meant to be contrarianism, but there is kind of like a... like, I enjoy, like, silly stories when the silly stories make sense. But when they are ankle deep in reality, like they're built on the foundations of a certain reality, there's an irritating part of my brain that won't let certain things go. It's like, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would you make this logic leap? The logic leap doesn't make sense. Like, why would this follow this? It's that kind of an idea.
Welcome.
Hold on, I gotta move my stuff aside. But also, thank you so much for the follow. Yeewahiha? Am I saying that correctly? But also, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Why are you using smiley faces, Bells? What's happening? Explain yourself. Alright, this is not a very good Lolita. Where am I not doing this correctly? Is it that it needs to come out first to make it seem like it's heavier? Oh, I've got it on the wrong. Dang it, that was even a good angle. Rip. Is that what it needs to be in order to make it seem like it's a lot? Heavier than it is otherwise. Just I've never been particularly good with cloth. Cloth is confusing to me. But I'll accept this as a victory for the moment. Yeah, we'll work with this. We'll see what we can do with this. But first, before we do anything else, we'll just do a stand-in color. Here. That's not the middle, is it? That's the middle. Should be scared, of course not. I don't understand. I don't understand either, Vitrify. I wish that I could help in this case, but I have no idea what's going through Bells' head right now. Bells, stop bullying Vitrify. Be nice. He's a good boy. I would never bully. This is clearly bullying. A blind man could see that this is bullying. Never bullied anyone in my life. Why do you lie within my chat? It saddens me. We never lie to the Super Prince Day. But you are! Right now! We're having this fight live! Why are you lie? Vitrify, I'm sorry. My goodness. I'm gonna start banning frickin' smiley faces in my chat soon if you keep this shenanigans up. Just for bells, though. It's clearly being used with malicious intent in mind. There is malice being had here, and I will not allow it. I'll have to do it like that. That'll be the easiest. Hey, Geekbot, how's it going, my dude? Congratulations on the successful collab today, by the way. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Okay, the words are hard. No problem, my dude, and you have yourself a good time working on stuff. All right. New layer, new year, new me. Didn't miss much, but collab was fun. But you did puzzles with Kazu, I'm pretty sure. That sounds like a good time to me. Doing this without the glove the whole time. Don't tell Liar. I don't think Liar's here at the moment, so everything is fine. Oh yeah, sorry, my brain went burr. Oh, you're totally fine. No issues at all. Vitrify, what the hell did you do? What in the world did you do? And no problem, Geekbot. Have a good lurk. Good luck. Alright, that's it. I gotta go check something. Okay, I got nothing. The only thing that I had a potential hope for. I've been gaslit live in 4K or whatever Will streams at. Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's 1440p. It's just, you know, it's reasonable. That's technically considered 2K, I believe. Or however the heck those numbers work. I don't know, man. The point is, I'm sorry you're being bullied. Stop bullying Vitrify. And if you're going to keep bullying him, at least proclaim a reasonable reason as to why you're bullying the man. Can I ban Moon? I'm gonna say no. But I don't think it would be entirely undeserved. I agree, Avatar. The drama is real right now. Sorry, mate. Was watching a 5-hour video. You're fine, Kaju, and also welcome. And wait, why were you watching a 5-hour video? Kaju could always take the fall. No! Recap of a series I really liked. Ah. Yeah, Kaju, there's some weird shit happening in chat right now. There's like a 3-way war going on. It's very, very strange. I don't know who's on whose side anymore. It's basically Game of Thrones in chat at the moment. Okay, but the Three Kingdoms taught me anything. Which one is making out with which one? I'm sorry, is that how the Three Kingdoms works? That's not how the Three Kingdoms works. There's a lot of headbutting. Bells is mad at me for some reason. I'm not mad. Oh, then what? Is this gonna be a I'm not mad, I'm disappointed? Is that what this is? Easy. Just don't draw the eyes. Just happy closed eyes. Cheating. Southsa was making out with Louis Bu? Why would you say that, Avatar? How dare you? They would never. Louis Bu is very much No, I'm not going down this road. Nope, just not. What are you talking about, Kaji? What are you talking about? It is a frickin', it is the equivalency of like a civil war to some extent. It's a collapsing of a former nation into smaller bits that are slowly trying to fight each other over the scraps that remain in order to regain what once was lost but under their control. What are you talking about? Bells, this is about the video I sent earlier. That was going to be my guess, Vitrify, but also don't forget, Bells could be lying. And I don't know how to approach that particular topic, you know? That makes everything just so complicated. Sorry, Vitrify. Exactly, Kuma. Zakan, there's oh, it's just a common subject to be romanticized. Yeah, well, that's not too surprising. It's a very, there's not a super large amount of, how to say it, of female combatants in it, if I recall correctly. There's some. Not quite going where I want there. I assumed you just hold on. I assumed you learned that. Wait, hold on. Now I'm missing stuff. Ah! References are in the way. Hold on. Oh, I assume you just learned that from Rosa. Yeah, probably. The game added extra just to balance it out. You did this to yourself, actually. Prison school? I'm sorry? I have no questions. Also, I'm so sorry, Brian, that you have to deal with all of this shenanigans that's happening in chat right now. Prison school sounds familiar. I think I'm aware of it, but... yeah, that'll work. Look, I'll quickly check to make sure. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. I've never seen it, but I'm aware of it. Rambunctious? Yeah, fair enough, Brian. Fair enough. Context, guy meets a girl in a library reading about the Three Kingdoms, but found out that she's really into the fanfic version, so he asked his best bud to reenact some of the scenes to impress her, but while they were reenacting some of the scenes, his best bud caught his feeling for original. anime was a mistake. Change my mind. So that's wholesome. No, that's silly. And what happens then, Kaju? Does anything happen with that plot point? Or is it just queer baiting? Hmm? This part doesn't really matter, but we'll draw it anyway. Sadly, he doesn't accept the feelings, but still doesn't ever go at home. He doesn't waver and still does everything he can to help his butt out. I think I'm starting to remember why I don't watch anime anymore. I think I found it. I think I found the reasoning. Or why I don't watch movies anymore. Because of friendship and love? Yeah, exactly. Gross. Gonna go and watch movies like John Wick and Nobody. That'll be what I need. Oh, did you watch it too, Bells? Have you watched Prison School? There we go. That was the word I was trying to find. Toxic masculinity. Nope. No, I haven't. Better off that way? Probably. Just based on the image itself, I'm like, that looks concerning. The power of love is bullshit. The power of swords and violence, that's where the money is. Vitrify gets me. Can't see a Vitrify, but I'm tossing you a fist bump. Boom. Sadly, that's the only wholesome part of the show. Yeah, that's about what I thought was going to be. I presume everything else is fucking degen as hell. Considering the fact that the art that I'm seeing is a bunch of guys in prison outfits with a pair of bars behind them, and then behind them is a pair of tits. Guess I gotta break mine too, Vitrify. BAM! Just hear a monitor fall over and crash against the wall. There we go. Alright, well, I can't see chat anymore, so I hope you guys know that there's a reason why I can't read chat right now. Excuse me. I want to punch mine so I have an excuse to get a new one. Kuma, why do you need a new one? Is it an old monitor? I mean, there's also a lot of, yeah, we see. I have no words, but I'm also not shocked. It's one of those situations where it's just like, yeah. No, just giving me grief for a while now. Oh, in what regard? I had a monitor for a while that, how to say it, I had an old monitor and a newer monitor, and I had to transport them. And we ended up hitting a pretty hard bump on the way by car, and I was like, old monitor, solid as a brick, like no issues whatsoever. New monitor just had this small single pixel green line that went down near the left side of it. But I had it for so long that I just stopped registering that it was there. And then one day it developed a second green line. Like months later, I'm like, nope, you're getting replaced. I can do one, I can't handle two. Now if I turn it on and then turn it off for a bit, it doesn't work for a while. Wow, wait. Is there like a compatibility problem between it and your system, or is it just an old monitor and it's just being a bum? Heck, you sneeze. Ah, you're right there. No dice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kuma. That sounds like a pain in the ass. It technically turns on because I have the backlight, but it's a black screen otherwise. Oh. Well, then your excuse for getting a new monitor should be your monitor's broken, dude. Get a new one. There's not even an excuse to be had here. Get a new monitor, you silly goof. It still works, I just have to work around it. You know what? I hate to admit it, but I would do the same thing, where it's just like, well, it still works. There's just a 14-step process on making it work, but it does work. And everyone stares at you like, okay, well, if it takes that much, why are you doing this? It's like, because it still works. Kinda. Nope, I feel you there, Kuma. That is absolutely me as well, where it's just, everyone's just like, dude, just get a new one. It's like, no. Look at it. Everyone looks at it. It's not working, and it's just like, now watch what happens when I move this cable. 1 to the left. 1 to the right. 2 to the left. 1 to the right. It works. It's like when you have to hold your charging cable on a specific angle for it to work. I had a charging cable for a laptop that just the way that it was set, one of the cables was just slowly starting to pull out of, like, you know how like one of those like laptop charging cables, there's the, how to say it, there's the plug-in that leads into kind of like an adapter box that then leads into a cable that goes into the laptop. One of the cables was the cable that was connected to the adapter box was like slowly pulling itself out. And I was like, oh, that's not great. So I like, put some like electric tape around it to hold it in place. And then one day I turned on the laptop and then I plugged in the thing, then I turned on the laptop and there was this loud like and then a bunch of smoke came out from that side and I'm like, I think it's time to get a new one. Like from under the electrical tape, you could see some like a very light, like a little flicker of light and then just a bunch of smoke. And it's like, all right, I think it's time to pick a new one. I mean, my one monitor doesn't have a circuit panel. Explanation required, Kaju, sorry. My school laptop had a fucked up screen for a while. In what regard, Vitrify? Fucked up is a very broad statement. One of the buttons changed the monitor mode. Oh. Or one of the buttons changes the monitor mode. If I open it up at a specific angle, the screen will do nothing but static. Technology's amazing, isn't it? I don't remember if this was like a joke or not. Like if this was just like a haha, joke's on you. But I remember reading the one story, what was it, TF2 I think it was? Or was it the original TF? Where it's like there's a picture of a coconut in the files. And one of the programmers is just like, I don't know why it's there, but all I know is that if I delete it, the game, like the system doesn't work. So we just leave it there. Probably a hoax, but love the concept of it. That kind of thing. And for some reason, the button automatically presses it, which causes constant flickering to the next mode. The only way to fix it is to unplug the circuit from the monitor, so I can't turn it off and on, but it works. Ah, that's terrible. I mean, that's just coding in a nutshell. Sometimes you don't know why it works. I love listening to like anecdotes about like coding and how people manage to do things. Like, I think it was the game Titan Quest. They couldn't get like this. What was it? They couldn't get a specific thing to work in one of the cutscenes in a particular area of the map. Like, for some reason, just all the shenanigans that would happen. Hey, Spencer, how's it going, my dude? No matter what they did, like, it would always cause, like, this series of problems. Like, the timing would always be wrong, etc., etc. So, one of the programmers was just like, I have an idea. So, somewhere on, like, the edge of the map that you can't get to, there's a squirrel model. And the squirrel model is specifically there so that when the cutscene is about to begin, it does something that triggers a timer so that everything that's connected to that cutscene is at the same time. I don't know exactly how it works anymore, but I thought it was just one of those, just like, man, what a workaround. But the fact that the dude came up with it, you know what I mean? Where it's just literally like, yeah, this cutscene's just being really fucky and I can't get everything to work. Let's just add a squirrel model to like the end of the map and just have it as like a trigger point for this cutscene so that everything is timed properly. Like, it's just so like, what? Alright. One moment, everybody. I gotta get at least a couple of more lines in. Because this dress alone is gonna be a big time consumer. Ah! Yes, Vitrify. Hello, Vitrify. What's going on? What's up? What's the news? What's the situation, as they say at times? There we go. The dress is slowly coming together. Hooray! No problem at all, Ling. How's it going? Did you get a chance to try any of the new content for Palia at all? I know there was like a big patch pretty recently. I haven't gotten a chance to try it yet because I got re-addicted to RimWorld, but I hope that you've got a chance to try it at least. Finished all the bundles and got a sip. Yeah, but now there's more, right? Like, now you can do, now there's a quest that lets you become a full-fledged member of the... Oh, I see. In that case, I'm so sorry. Also, you can date everyone. Drama! Who's the target for you at the moment, Ling? Yeah, that's what I figured. Which one's your target at the moment, or do you have multiple? Or do you have none? only missing... Well, I don't know who either of those are. Inar. Ooh, Inar. Inar does sound familiar. Tamala. I don't know Tamala. Wait, is Tamala the weird one? The one who was just like, tell me about the fact that you came from under the sea, or whatever the heck she thought that we're from. And then Tenyata? I don't know Tenya or Kenyatta at all, unfortunately. But also, I'm really bad with names, so it could be that I actually do know all of these. Oh, Kenyatta's the one who's just like, oh, it's so boring here all the time. And yeah, Robot Lad. And Weird Hermit Alchemist Lady. Is she the one who's a little bit more heavier set with glasses and thinks that we're from, like, either space or the sea? I can't remember which one. No, there's another one. Jinna is the more semi-slender, like, short, like, starter character. I'm talking about the one who's, like, more puffy-cheeked, a little bit taller, and thinks we're from frickin' Mars or whatever the heck it is. I don't remember her name, but I think she also wears glasses. I think. Oh my goodness, I'm looking it up. Hello, liar. One moment, please. Palia characters. Dang it, the screen is too small. One moment. Where are you? Yeah, the one I'm talking about is Elorisa? Yeah, I don't know who Tamala is. I don't think I've ever met Tamala. I know, Ling. I need to see it for myself. Snake spotted, snake spotted. Nuh-uh. No snake to be seen. Will, did you see the full art I posted? I did not. I try not to look at it before I do my art because I have a very self-destructive internal vocabulary, so I try not to look at other people's art prior to doing my own art, because if I do, I will just presume I can't do better, and then it just becomes a very rough uphill battle for me. So I just don't do that to myself. She's like, I don't think I've actually met her yet, Ling. Which is kind of a shame. You can link her wiki if you want. I saw kind of an image of her just now, but like I said, I haven't seen her before. I feel like I would remember, like, just kind of looking at her character, it's just like, yeah, I feel like I would know this individual. She's usually at the furthest north of the, so you will need to go to the map to find her specifically. She's really out of the way. I'll get back into the game eventually and start befriending people. For now, I ain't too worried about it. I've got RimWorld to play forever and ever. until the game frustrates me so much that I give up on it. Which will eventually happen. Because that's how it always tends to go with RimWorld for me. Eventually it will hit some weird chord and I'll be like, alright, to hell with you, game. And then I'll quit playing it for a few months and then there'll be something that pulls me back into it for whatever reason. Avatar was a reason at one point that I started playing it again. Gwen has been the reason that I've started playing it again now. Because Gwen has been... modding it and playing it a little bit on her streams in the mornings. Which has been a very good time whenever I do have a chance to catch it at least. Actually, that's a good point. Avatar, you shouldn't even be watching right now. Nothing that I make here is going to compare to anybody else. You're going to look at the worst piece of art, like right here, so... What are you even doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? Get out of here, you goober. Oi, how's this supposed to match up? I'm here to support the homies, you silly, silly lad. Fight me, Bells. You can't. There we go. This is why I don't ever draw nails. Scratch that. This is why I don't draw. Drawing is for people who can draw. That means drawing is for you. How dare you, Avatar? Fight me. 1v1 me IRL, nerd. I'll toss your ass into a pond. Don't think I won't. I was actually talking to... was it? My dad was telling me a story the other day about how he used to roughhouse with some friends near my my Opus place, and at one point he got chucked into like the little creek nearby, and he just remembers like a moment where like he kind of hit the water and got like the wind knocked out of him, and he just like, Bells, you gotta stop listening at this point. I'm sorry. It'll be 1 minute. He like fell in and just had this moment where like the hit kind of like knocked the senses out of him, and he just couldn't figure out which way was up for like a little bit because it was such murky, dirty water. And just had that moment of just like, uh-oh. Because the bottom is like thick mud, so there's no launching off the bottom. If you put your feet in the bottom, you might as well, you know, get stuck. So there's just a moment where he's just like, oh god, I can't like open my eyes because I can't see it because it'll just be like murk and filth. I like can't figure out which way is up, so I guess I'm just gonna hope to god that I can find the surface. And then he did. All right, Bells. You can come back. I don't know if you left, but you can come back now. I'm sorry, Bells. You can't make me come back. You don't have to come back. You can come back. It is safe. The topic has ended. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to come back. That's absolutely within your prerogative and choice to not come back. I would understand, honestly. But I'm just saying that there's at least the outreach of awareness has been cast so that you know that it is in fact safe to come back should you wish to. I'm a free person. You are, absolutely. Though I'm worried that that's such a, how to say it, such a revelation to you that should have just been a given. Well, then consider me soaked. Nah, I believe in your abilities to swim, Avatar. I'm pretty sure you can swim, at least. I hope. Avatar, you can swim, right? Even if, yes, but this is more kind of like thinking about it now. It's just like, well, soaked is the least of your problems if you don't know how to swim. This reminds me, I need to color my character for cut juice. You gotta! Brian, it's tomorrow! Ah! Why did that song trigger that? Ah, one moment. Ah, it doesn't work with the gloves. No! Ah, sorry about that. I can swim, thank goodness. Very nice. Kuma, you just reminded the rest of us about soaking, and now we have to deal with that as a group. You did this to this chat. How could you? That metaphorical blood is on your hands right now. Solarcy, I thought I would only walk into this kind of conversation in Kaju's stream. I was wrong. You just happen to come in at a very, very particular time, Solarcy. And don't worry, the topic won't last very long. I stare dramatically and threateningly at chat. Thank your lucky stars. It's Avatar. I'll take your badge away. Take your badge away for such words. I think I have a knack for clicking on those exact kind of moments. Well, congratulations, Solarcy, on your newfound superpowers. And how are you doing, by the way? How's your weekend been treating you? Been a weekend, decided to have a solo movie night. Hell yeah. And I think you were, no, that wasn't today. I couldn't know about today, but I think you were playing some Apex yesterday. I think. Or was that the day before? Also, what movie's on the docket? Assuming that we're not interrupting movie night right now, because that would just be, that'd be terrible. Watched 2 movies, haven't seen before. Encanto and Pride and Prejudice. Ah, I haven't seen Pride and Prejudice either. I just know it's based on a book of the same name. I don't know the other one whatsoever. So let me Google it really quickly. Ah! Encanto. Oh, it's this movie. Was Encanto any good? It's a Disney movie, right? Or is it a Pixar? I'm pretty sure it's Disney. Yeah, it is Walt Disney. Pixar is Disney. Don't you start with me, liar. I think there is still a difference between a Disney movie and a Pixar movie. I've heard that, Solarcy. Like I said, I don't really know anything about the movie, but yeah, there's definitely that to it where it's just like, feels like it got a little bit easy in terms of fixing things. I get the Mr. Darcy? The Mr. Darcy thing. I don't know what the Mr. Darcy thing is. He's the main love interest. Yeah, but like I don't know the thing you're talking about. Like, I presume you're saying that you were aware of something outside of the movie that it was a reference to the movie, and now that you have seen the movie, you are now fully aware of the reference that you knew prior to the movie. I don't even know the reference prior to the movie, is what I'm saying. Everyone is in love with Mr. Darcy, and I get it now. Isn't Pixar the primary company Disney makes first party movies from? But I think that there's still a difference between them, though. Like, how to say, they are marketed differently. Like, I think they still will call it like a Pixar movie, won't they? Hello, Navek. One moment, please. I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second. I'm doing all right, Navek. I'm gonna have to take a break in a second too, because I realize I run out of water. So I have to deal with that in a hot moment, but Toy Story is Pixar, Frozen is not. Correct. Well, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Up, and Inside Out are all Pixar. Yeah, I get that, Liar, but sorry, I get that, Solarcy, but sorry, because Liar was talking about it earlier, but I'm pretty sure that there's still yeah, they used to be their own company prior to Disney picking them up, but they still, I'm pretty sure, get advertised as, like, Pixar. Like, it's not like Disney created this movie. It's just like, no, like this movie, a Pixar movie. At least as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure that that's a thing. Not that I watch a lot of movies, so I don't know jack shite. Still, I'm gonna go do the exercises now. I apologize for doing the thing again where I'm like, I know what's what. Yeah, me. I need to wake up a minimum of like 3 hours before stream in order to not be like this. I am weirdly, how to say, opinionated. Or more easily prone to being opinionated prior to a certain point of being conscious. I think that's Disney's way of hiding the fact that they own yet another facet of the entertainment industry, just concealing their terrifyingly large monopoly. I don't disagree with you there, Solarcy. I'm just simply arguing, like, how to say it, the facts that I'm aware of. I'm not digging into them, but that's a really good analysis as far as I'm concerned, what you just said. But I'm not smart like that. I don't do analyses. I just go like, oh, I'm just saying, Pixar's marketed as Pixar. And that's as far as that goes. Alright. Squats and push-ups and stuff. Sorry for the yawning. Yeah. Let's do a quick stretch first, because we could really use it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to join me, we're starting with squats, and then we're moving over to push-ups. We're going to be doing 10 of each. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna lower you again so it's a little bit easier to hear me. Oh, I hope that's not super loud. I'm sorry. Thank you, Solarcy. Thank you for vocalizing that. Ooh, I like just peeking out from behind the little Cintiq. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hup, hup, I mean, the Disney and Pixar have been tied. Being tied isn't exactly being concealed, but I'd say that's true for other Disney properties. That's fair, liar. Whew. All right. Here's the plan. I'm going to take a quick break so that I can get some more water. Because that was my last mouthful. Turns out I had a tiny bit still at the bottom. Then, we're going to come back. We're going to keep doing art. And I got a question for you guys. We're going to do some brainstorming together if you're interested. If not, that's also perfectly fine. But, you guys know the drill. If you can and are, we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break if you can and are able to. Hope that you get up and stretch. And grab yourself something to eat. Grab yourself something to drink. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you guys very soon. I don't know why I'm doing this. Have a good time, liar. And have a good night, Slarcy. I'm sorry. I grabbed some gummies and I thought that the gummy bears would be faster to eat. But they're not. And I don't know what to do. And thank you, Belsh. 1 second. God, I hope the microphone's not picking that up. Oh no, it's picking it up. No! There. Freaking not even done with it yet. Just gulp. Gone. Goodbye. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're going to get this art done. We're going to get this here art done. Also, what is that? Oh, it's Solarcy's little light stick. I was wondering what that little thing was. Nice. All right. So for those who wish to participate, we have another milestone coming up. Very, very soon, too. And I'm not sure what to do with it. We're 2 followers away from 300. And I don't know what we should do for the 300. I think I've made mention before about an idea I've had, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in it. And that was the idea that we do a 6-hour stream and you guys get to pick what I play, within reason. And yeah, Moon, we're scary close. Ah! It's spooky. I don't know if I like it. I'm frightened. I forgot to put the glove back on. I was wondering. Well, you can like it all ya gosh darn wish. But like I said, I don't really know what to do for it, and I want to celebrate it in some way. And I wouldn't mind doing like a 6-hour stream of some kind, potentially. I want to start doing more, how to say it, like celebrate the milestones and get community feedback on how to do it. So yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? At the moment, like I said, 6-hour stream. Chat decides what I play for that 6 hours. Or maybe, do a 6-hour stream. 1 game for like 1 game per hour. Chat gets to decide what the 6 are, and we do like a spin the wheel kind of idea as to what comes next, maybe. I don't know. I'm rifling ideas at the moment. Oh, I meant any games in particular. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Pardon the burp. Those gummies make me very burpy for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm not good at coming up with ideas. That Cobalt's already threatened me with Hades, and I'm like, I could probably do Hades for an hour, but I could not do Hades for 6 hours. Hades for 6 hours would be exhausting. The only time I've done Hades for 6 hours was by myself. Baldur's Gate 24-hour stream. First of all, hello, Denzel. Second of all, I was thinking about doing something like that for like, I don't know, like 100 subs or whatever. Just like, yeah, we'll just like literally sit down and fucking push our way through this game. Because I don't know Baldur's Gate yet. 6 hours of Mon Hun. I don't know what that is. I don't understand. Oh, Monster Hunter. 6 hours of Monster Hunter? I could do 6 hours of Monster Hunter. Also true. Bells is addicted to Monster Hunter. It's worrisome. I'm worried about her. And how's it going, by the way, Denzel? Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate having you here. Only if you join. Does she have to join verbally? Or can she just be in the group? Living my best life once. Well, we're about to find out if that's true or not, Bells. Also, stir-tur, as in like stir-turek. No, a stir-tur, start-tur, not stir-tur, like stir-wers. I have so many questions right now. Avatar, you've caught me off guard. I don't know. Let me check here. But I might play. Ooh. We got her, boys. Bells is locked in. And we wanna... Did I hear Mon Hun? Yeah! What are you doing over there, Kudju? What's got you so focused? Are you playing Apex? Are you raiding? Oh, no, wait. You're still watching your vidya. That's what you're doing. That's right. Bells never invites me. I don't get invited either. It's true. Never an invite. I'm drawing. Oh! Good for you, my dude. I'm glad to see that you're doing it a little bit earlier than normal. We're just gonna do this for simplicity's sake. Oh, no, don't want to grab everything. Boom, easy. Whenever I talk to Belle, she hits me with the, yeah, it's true. True, but I'm down to suffer whenever. True! Never get invited to anything. Probably because I'm a recluse, so that might be, it might be more on me than on anything else, but don't worry, Vitrify. I would play games with you. You don't need Bells. She'll just hit you with abuse. You don't need that kind of toxicity in your life. Yeah, I figured you were gonna regret your words pretty soon. Will, I want to play Monster with you, but I'm afraid I'm interrupting you when you're busy. But I'm always busy, so just ask. Chances are I'll be like, I could take an hour out of here. Easy, just get out of here. Dunskies. Push the work aside for the moment. Though this week is gonna be rough. I got a thing the next weekend, so I have to edit 1, potentially 2 highlight videos before next Friday. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. That being said, though, you want to do something, shout out. There's always a, hey, can't do it today, but rain check, or hey, give me 2 hours. You know, like, it's very easy for me to, I can adapt. I can adapt to things. I think, oh? Think that's our boy. Get rid of the grid. I don't think the smile's strong enough. We need a bigger smile. There we go. That's a lot happier. I'm sorry, Bells. I gotta defend my boy Vitrify. He's a good lad, and he has to deal with a lot of my insecurities for some reason. I don't know why him specifically, but the fact that he tolerates that and still, like, is a good guy. Those are people you wanna make sure you're protected in your life. Hey, Mail Pat, how's it going? Protect Vitrify. Exactly. Gotta protect the homies. Bells can understand that. I know that's a sentiment that she understands. Is that really how quickly that can be done again? Hold on, I gotta check the timer on that thing. Uno secondo, I will get to the squats in a moment. I wrote the times on those wrong. Interesting. Well, now we're doing squats, I guess. Protect me from bells. I'm trying, Vitrify. There's only so much I can do. And how's you doing? I'm doing all right.
Ideka.
Ideka. You don't know? What don't you know, Mail Pat? What's going on? All right. And thank you for the bits, of course. No, get that out of here. Get it out of here. There we go. BRB. All right. One more stretch. Stretching is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Easy. What am I doing today? I'm not sure, Mail Pat. The world is your oyster. I don't know how much time you have left in the day, but do something relaxing, something that you need to check off of the to-do list. There's lots of potential opportunities for you. I forgot. My checklist can suck it. Well, then do something that's relaxing for you. Then that's easy enough. Right. Let's start with this thing. I'm sorry. Oh, your tolerance is set to stupid high. Oh no. That's been like an hour in the making. Oh, thank you, Kuba. 1 second. I'm writing it down, Moon. Don't you worry. What was that at? 2:23:20, I think, roughly. Bless you. Priorities. Gotta make sure the priorities are straight, naturally. Oh, then I just gotta make sure that I'm keeping... Timestamp the sneezes. I think this might be one of the last sneezes we need, actually. We're very, very close. I forgot a very important line. Heck. Well, you make me want to draw. Is that a bad thing? Another compilation in the making. It's almost there, Vitrify. I think that's Sneeze 10? Or Sneeze File 10? So we're getting very, very close. For better or for worse, of course. And yeah, exactly. What Kuma said. Do it. Unless you've already drawn art for this week, in which case, do it anyway. I feel lazy, but it's art week time. Well, draw something simple. I know that you can crank something out in a relatively short period of time. By the time I'm done coloring, you could probably finish an entire piece if it's something relatively simple. Wish me luck. Good luck. That's the best I can do. Moon, your line work inspired me to do better. Wow. See? Look at this, Moon. Look at the influence you have. Pardon the momentary silence. I'm just focused. Rah, let's go. See? There you go. You got the energy. You got the can't think of the term that I'm trying to think of right now. The go, the drive, the juice. There's a term somewhere for what I'm thinking of. Just can't think of exactly what it is off the cuff. The gumption, there you go. The chutzpah? Is that how am I supposed to say it, Avatar? The chutzpah? I don't know why, for some reason, that word, I'm just like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. But for some reason, that word specifically, it's like, that, I know what that is. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh no. I've got the sniffles at the moment. It's no good. Technically, it would be just to there, wouldn't it? You'd have the... clavicle would technically be right there. No, don't chicken scratch it, Will. Come on now. There we go. Quick and easy fix. Mother hecker frickety frack. It's fine. I'll just take it and put it back. Don't know how I managed to click on the wrong one there, but it's okay. We fix it. It's simple fix, you know. Now to steal the colors from Avatar's reference. That's not the right screen, is it? There we go. Grab that lovely hair color. Just speed draw. Just speed draw it like me. You're gonna do great. Both of you are gonna do fine. Pardon the sniffles. Those sneezes have ruined me. Nice white fang. Perfect. I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone. I don't remember if Avatar actually has fangs or not, but let's, for the sake of argument, just assume that he does. Easier that way, isn't it? I'd like to think so. Schrodinger's tooth. Exactly. ASMR, you bum. And push up? Oh, you are a super bum. Like, take all of the, why don't you get a job, you bum statements in like all the world and mash them into one ball. And that's you. You're that ball right now, can't you? You're the ultra bum. The uber bum, if you will. The famous uber bum, written by, was that a Nietzsche reference? No. It was not Nietzsche. It was, Beeche. Nietzsche's, more, richer cousin. Who was not the biggest fan of, like, those experiencing homelessness. A big proponent of, how to say? A big proponent of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps while never understanding the irony involved in believing that that's a thing you can do. Yeah, exactly. Beachin. Nietzsche, Beeche. That's what I'm trying to say. Son of a bitch. Yeah, exactly. That's where bitch actually came. The term son of a bitch came from. It was just all the people who really hated Beeche. All right, hold on. We'll do the timer thing. And we'll do the push-ups at the same time. So. Oh, we'll turn on the ASMR first. Oh, where is it? There it is. All right. Oh, man, I might need to go blow my nose in a second, too. He's having a great time with that one. Shut up, Moon. Shut up. I'm just riffing with Avatar at this point. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't know how in the world I'm going to be doing ASMR while doing squats, but we're gonna try, assuming you can even hear me still. And, wait, it's push-ups, isn't it? Oh no. How am I going to say push-ups really quietly? Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna try. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Alright, I'm gonna pause the redeem. And I'm gonna mute myself because I really need to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. And redeem starts back up again. There you go. I feel so much better. Apologies for the momentary pause in dialogue. Needed to be done. Wait. I just realized that this thing's been flipped the whole time. How embarrassing. How could I have allowed this to happen? Shame. So much shame. Now I realize that the head is not in the best position, but we're just gonna keep going, because I know where it's going to lead otherwise. So, we're gonna continue doing, so we're gonna do a little bit of lighting. Just a little bit, though. We're not even done. Chat, we're not even done. How could I have possibly thought that there was time for lighting when we're not even done? Well, thank you, Kuma. I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to whisper because I know that a lot of people don't like whispering. So I'm trying to just keep it to a soft tone to the best of my abilities. A delicious peach-colored ironing board. My favorite. Why does that amuse me so much? I don't know. But it's giving me the chuckles. Boom. Nice and easy. I feel like I'm just mimicking a very quiet Solid Snake right now. Colonel, nah. There's a man in here with some crazy diarrhea. What am I supposed to do about it? Colonel, he gave me the password, and then he died of a heart attack. This is Chocolate Thunder over and out. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry that I'm like this. I should do better. I will do better in the future. Oh, I was thinking about it, Avatar, but I decided to not go down that route. It's too easy of a route. Sometimes you just gotta challenge yourself, you know? So true, bestie, so true. was the one that had the really nice... It's not linear burn. Was it color burn? No. Overlay. Overlay is a good start. Overlay works for some of it, not for everything, but for our current needs, it will do fine. Oh, goodness. You ever only been awake for like a few hours and you were already ready to go back to bed? He was like, yeah, that was enough of today, I think. Every day. Oh no. I'm sorry, Moon. I hope someday that it's not like that for you anymore. Because that doesn't sound very fun. Man, I don't know what is happening with me right now, but I've got sniffles going on. Ugh. Like, I'm not sick. I know I'm not sick, but it's just a day where my body has decided, yeah, today's the day that you are just gonna live this experience. And it's like, okay. Go blow your nose. I did just a few moments ago, Bells. You were there. I mean, I said specifically, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll do it again. No. Oh, the camera did not pick that head change turnaround. Oh, that's why. There, that should fix it. Oh, interesting. All right, I need to work with you a little bit at some point. Like so. Easy fix. There we go. Did you sleep a good sleep? Oh, no, I didn't sleep well at all, Moon. The first hour and a half of me laying down was me just laying there being like, oh, it's going to be one of these nights. Okay. And then I woke up a bunch of times, and then my alarm rang. And then I set it for 5 minutes, and then I slept for like another hour and a half unintentionally. And was like, what? Oh no. I have stream in 15 minutes. Drag ass out of bed. Almost stereotypical, like anime style, running around the house with a piece of toast in mouth, but instead it was like the last slice of pizza. Yeah, that's why I started half an hour late, because it's like, there's no way I'm going to be conscious enough to actually start stream on time. We're starting half an hour late. And I'm okay with it. Pillow throw? Why? I think I consistently sleep like 5 hours now. But is it like a solid 5 hours, Kuma? Because if so, I still envy you. Because, like, I'll lay down for, like, 8-ish hours and be like, I think I might have gotten about 4 hours of rest during that. It's not meant as, like, I don't know, some weird just like, yeah, I only get, like, a little bit of rest every night. What? I'm a champ, still going, lol. It's like, no, like, this is just the life that I live. If, maybe if I throw hard enough, we'll get you more sleep. That's called a concussion, Moon. You're not supposed to sleep during concussions. That's dangerous. Hold on. Hold on. No, we're Googling this. We're Googling this. They base this advice on the theory that sleeping with a concussion can cause a person to fall into a coma or even die. The real reason we live is to die. I thought that was debunked. As far as I can tell. My usual sleep is between 7 to 9 hours, depending on if it's a work week. With a bout of severe. I envy you in that, in some regard, Brian. I don't have the capability to do that. Whenever, yeah, I'm reading something here right now where it's like every few hours you should be woken up and just asked. Simple questions. To, like, make sure that you're still good. Wait, how young, Kaju? Are you a freaking serial killer in the making? Hockey is a crazy sport. Yeah, that's why I never wanted to do it. My mom was like, all right, well, we want you in, like, a winter sport. So you either pick hockey or figure skating. And I'm just like, I'm taking figure skating. To hell with hockey. Bells. I worry. First when I was around. Oh, never mind. Okay, no. 13, 14, your brain's developed enough to not do too many problems, I think. It's okay, Moon. I haven't had a concussion either. Now I feel left out. I don't think I've had a concussion before, but I've taken some pretty hard blows to the head. So, I don't know. Yeah, don't worry, Moon. We're the cool kids. Oh my god, Kaju, I'ma smack you, you negative Nancy. Oh. Oh, Bells, no. Bells, no. Everybody keep an eye on Bells. Can't trust someone with a concussion at 5 years old. Yeah, you survived. But how many others haven't by your hand? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm going down this road at the moment. Post-traumatic hypersomnia, understanding excessive sleeping after head injuries. Excessive sleeping after head injuries can raise concern for both the survivor and their loved ones. However, sleeping allows the body to rest and the brain to heal. It also helps the brain conserve more energy, which is essential during a TBI treatment. I've heard of TBI before, but I can't know what the heck TBI is. 1 second. We're going down this rabbit hole, Chad. I'm sorry. TBI, traumatic brain injury. That's it. When excessive sleeping after a head injury persists, it may be diagnosed with post-terminal hypersomnia, which can include daytime fatigue and sleeping more than the usual recommended 8 hours per night. Man, wish I could do something like that. Such thing as too much sleep. Symptoms. Causes. Addressing. Wow, indeed. Sorry, I'm trying to scan through like a really long article really quickly, so I apologize in advance. Hey, Mom, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for bringing some hot dogs. Joke's on you. I don't think Blue is here right now, so you'll have to choose somebody else to give like extra treats to. Save if it's asleep after you have a concussion. This is from 2019. If a person who is injured is awake and holding a conversation, you can let him or her sleep as long as they are not developing any symptoms such as dilated pupils or issues with walking. Usually after a concussion, a person may be dazed and may vomit. For children, we advise parents to wake up the children a couple of hours during the night to make sure that they are able to be aroused. Yeah, aroused. Says that the concussion is a... Welcome back, liar. Sorry, we're reading about concussions and being allowed to sleep during them. Concussion sometimes involve loss of consciousness, but is not associated with internal bleeding. Unless the doctor says the person needs further treatment, and the injured person should sleep and rest. A concussion could be caused by a bump, blow, or jolt to the head, or a hit to the body that causes the head and brain to move rapidly back and forth. Most concussed people recover quickly and can be treated at home, while others have symptoms that last for days or weeks and need medical treatment. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, Bells, from like the couple of articles that I just read, it's safe as long as the symptoms are not hyper intense, and you need to be, and you want to make sure that you're getting a professional's opinion, especially if it's pretty bad. From what I've understood, the whole not letting people sleep is for observation, not letting people sleep for observation purposes. Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this too, Spencer. It's keep them awake for a while to make sure that there's no symptoms, which seems to be like vomiting, dizziness, difficulty with walking, difficulty with speech. If those symptoms starts to pop up, don't let them sleep. Get them to a hospital. But if they're capable of walking, if they're capable of communication, if they're capable, if they're not getting nauseous to the point of vomiting, and if they're not notably in like a daze or incapability to focus that should be relatively safe, if I'm understanding this correctly. I think that's what we're getting here. I'm sorry, Vitrify, this is about concussions. We're talking about concussions, and specifically concussions and, like, the perceived notion that you shouldn't let people with a concussion sleep. But yeah, from what I'm kind of gathering right now, it's, as Spencer's saying right now, the conscious period is specifically to detect if they have any symptoms that require immediate and urgent attention. And if they don't, then rest and recovery is a good thing. But if they do, medical treatment should be sought. I think that's what I'm getting from it so far. Yeah, we're all learning right now. I just assumed that, like, don't let a person who has a concussion sleep, but turns out that's, like, an oversimplification of the actual situation, which, you know, I'm happy that I'm now aware of that. And yeah, absolutely, Liar. That's the whole reason why, like, I dove down a couple different articles and just did kind of like a quick scan, because it's just like, well, yeah, obviously, like, sleep is good because that's, like, you know, when the body is mending itself, but, like, also you don't want to be unconscious when your brain is bleeding, you know what I mean? Like, that's probably not a healthy situation to be in either. Sorry, tried to hide that yawn, didn't do it fast enough. But there you go, we learned something today, chat. Learning with Will. A new segment, but not really that new, because I think it happens once every couple of streams where I'm just like, nope, I need to go read about this. Be right back, chat. Time to scan. I try really, really hard not to do that during stream. Because I don't want you guys to have to sit here and listen to me ramble on about pointless things. But this is a common thing for me where it's like, well, wait, how does this work? Google. Well, the one problem is, though, is that I can't confirm that what I'm explaining is correct. I'm just looking at articles that seem like they are functional and going like, okay, well, I've read 3 articles now and all of them are stating the same thing. And all of them are from different sources, so it feels like, you know, this is probably correct. There's at least a decent confidence in it. Like, I guess the disclaimer is just like, hey, just a reminder, like, I'm not like a professional researcher. I'm just going off what I'm seeing. These are the conclusions that I'm getting from, like, this quick research. Please do your own research should you wish to do more. Should you wish to do so. But as of right now, this is kind of where it is. I don't mind going down along with soon down information rabbit hole. I'm glad to hear that, Spencer. Also, how goes the great outdoors? I hope that you guys aren't getting hit by too much cold at the moment. I'm trying to mimic Avatar's model a little bit, but I don't think I'm quite crushing it at the moment. But makes his hair look like it's a little bit more flowy, so I accept it. There's always a chance the stuff you read is wrong, so it's best that you can do is to make the best decision you can with whether to trust a source. In this case, the conclusion seems logical anyway. Absolutely, liar. I try my best. Obviously, everybody has their, their confirmation biases. But for the most part, I do try to do the, like, okay, there's a potential this is wrong, but, like, the current information at hand is this, and it seems reasonable. Therefore, for at least the current time, I will presume it is not wrong. And how's it going, Failure by Winning? One moment, I will read your message in 1 second. Just want to get one more line down. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope that you're doing well. I don't know about concussions, but I know that concussive weapons may be a popular thing in fiction as one point or another, and they're most likely to kill than to cause a concussion, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but I imagine the writers probably don't care. Also, hi. Well, I mean, there's a point where concussive force, which I think is technically like physical force, I think at one point that strike just doesn't cause concussions anymore. It just breaks bones and like ruptures organs. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of the equivalency of like, you know, like set phasers to stun versus set phasers to kill. You know, like there's a certain point where a concussive force will hit you so hard that it's just like, you're not living this one. Like, it doesn't matter if it's hitting you in the head or hitting you in the stomach. Hold on. Well done, Avatar. Well played. Zero to 15? That's not bad, Spencer. A little bit nippy for me personally. I like it closer to, I like 18. Like 15 to 18 is like kind of my happy space. Well, 12 to 18, I think is where I sit. But 0 to 15 is not that bad, I think. I can't, but he did it good. We give the thumbs up where the thumbs up are due. And Avatar did it good. So a thumbs up is given. No problem at all, Brian. You have yourself a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope to see you the next time that I see you. Have a good sleep, my dude. Haha, cheating. Now, can I do that? that with this other one, too. I can. Wonderful! Back with ice cream. Well, la-dee-da, liar. Not all of us have access to ice cream, you know. Did you ever think about that before getting yourself some ice cream? Avatar, why? I don't know what that is, liar, but I hope that it's enjoyable. Like this. I have never been able to delete my own messages in Kaju stream before, so this is very, very new to me. The things that you're displaying and doing and causing. Mini bars like chocolate, peanut butter, wafer things. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. Not like the biggest peanut butter lad, but I like a good peanut butter from time to time. Hold on. So, nutty bar, ice cream. Oh! Oh, this looks good. Yeah, I think I'd be down for that. Oh, that's right. I'm getting fast food today. Because I was gonna yesterday after D&D, but we quit, like, right as the shop closed. So I was like, fine, I'll get it tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, liar. I would have forgotten otherwise. Oh, you know it. You know it, Moon. I am a simple man. I am a very, very simple man. I don't think I've had Popeyes. It's pretty good, Kuma. Their sandwich is pretty solid on, like, a good day, if you get a good place. It's a little bit of a a coin flip, but it's pretty solid. And like I've somehow been converted over to their beans and rice rather than their fries. Like they have good fries, but like I don't know why, but their beans and rice, there's just something about it. I don't know what. There's something about it. Their beans and rice is pretty yummy. Oh, Moon knows what I'm talking about. Moon knows. Moon knows. No, Moon knows. Moon is aware. There. Fuck you, subtitles. I can work around things. I know language. Also, liar, congratulations. I can now tell the difference between when I'm using the glove and not using the glove for art. Like, I'll just notice, like, this, like, why does it feel so hard to draw? Why does everything feel so resistant? And then I put the glove on, it's like, oh. Ah. Alright. I'm going to be a little bit of a lazy bitch here and leave it at this. Because I've also got a tiny bit of a headache brewing. The power of not sleeping. Twice in a row. Once because of the pure paranoia and fear of running a D&D campaign, and then the next for I don't even know why. So, we gotta add some color to the background still. Obviously, can't just be leaving it the way it is. Disgusting. Who would think of such a thing? Shame on you for thinking such things. Oh god, this is gonna be a potential. Audible gasp. Gasps in Spanish, as some places say. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Oh god. Oh goodness. What does this look like? Oh god. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. We can't have that yellow. That yellow is gross. And we need that green to be more of a teal. Wait. Hold on. I recommend better than Star. What is Starbird? Moon, why are you crying from? Why? Who hurt you at Starbird, Moon? Or who hurt you at other place, I guess? I'm a loyal Starbird, but I don't know what it is. I need information. I don't mind that, actually. It's a chicken sandwich place. Very yummy and very fresh. Ah. No, I think I like this. All right, and then for the border... Recommended chicken place that's really good, but I might dox myself if I do. Oh, is it a local place, liar? In which case, then yeah, probably don't. I'm sorry. That's obviously not to say that I don't want to hear the place that you're talking about, but I also don't want you to be in a situation where you're just like, well, that was a mistake. Oh, that's not bad. I think that actually doesn't work too poorly with it. Then we do my usual terrible trick. It's like semi-local. I think I might be wrong. If you want to recommend it, please Google first to make sure that that's the case, because I really don't want you to accidentally be like, whoops, now they know I live in city. I don't know a lot of American cities. Detroit, Chicago, Boston. There you go. LA. Look, I took pot shots. Liar. I literally am just like, all right, city names in the States. And the closest one to me, kinda, is Detroit. Well, one of the big cities, at least. That's just another one that I'm not thinking about. Oh, wait, Buffalo. Buffalo's a city, right? Maybe not? Liar. That's not very nice. Buffalo, New York. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that one's smack dab next to what? Niagara Falls? Or I guess Niagara technically is would be the name of the city. City? Is it a city? I think it's a city. Yeah, it's probably a city. Probably has a population of over 100,000, so. Also, Detroit is a hellscape last time I heard. I don't think I'm saying anything new, but it's still mean. The people there are trying their best. And yes, as far as I'm aware, it's been a hellscape for years. Did Detroit ever stop? Is Detroit just the punching bag of the U.S.? You want to make fun of a place that's having difficulties? Make fun of them. Can confirm Detroit is terrifying. My mom had to pick somebody up from an airport in Detroit. And she remembers going to the airport, learning that the person had a delay, and was just like, I'm just going to drive for the next half an hour in circles, essentially, until, you know, like, they landed, because I don't feel safe. Just Googled population Detroit. What's the population of Detroit, Spencer? At least it's not Ohio. The last time Detroit had a decent city was back in the 60s, I think. Frickin' hell. What's causing its decline? Just over 600,000. That's... I know it's economic specifically, Avatar, but is there a specific thing? Like, did it used to be like a heavy industrial place and a lot of jobs were taken away from it, for instance? Like, you know, it was like a manufacturing hub, and then all the, you know, the plants closed. Used to be over 1 million. Ooh. Heavy industrial, steel belt, automation. Oh, Ford. Used to be a city where cars were manufactured, if I recall correctly. Man, there's a place near Toronto that happened like that, I believe. Oshawa, I think it's called? A friend of mine has family there, and he talked about how Windsor's on the other side of the river of Detroit, if I recall correctly, Spencer. That's to the south of us. And, like, yeah, Oshawa had, like, a plant close. So there's, like, a legit... If I'm understanding correctly, like, this is hearsay from a friend. There is a railroad track that goes through Oshawa. So there's, like... I think it's North Oshawa and South Oshawa. And, like, the difference between, like, the middle class and, like, the poverty-stricken class is the dividing line is that railroad track. Like, there is a notable, like, you cross over that track and, like, boom. And it made Oshawa go down. Exactly, was the GM factory. Thank you, Kaju. I couldn't remember the name anymore. Rising crime and whatnot certainly didn't help. Beyond that, though, I don't live there, so I don't know. But the rise in crime probably came from the decrease in jobs, you know? Statistically, when people don't have an income, they struggle for an income. Even if it's just to either put food on the table, or if they're super desperate and they say, to hell with it, I just need something to numb the pain. You know, drug money, which, again, there's an argument to be made of just like, well, I mean, when you're... There's the whole idea... What's the argument? I've heard the argument before of just like, why would I give homeless people money? They're just going to spend it on drugs. And the response is just like, yeah, what else are they going to use it on? They're broke. They don't have a house. They can't use $20 for a down payment. Sorry. It's not a ramble I need to be going down right now. I apologize. All right. I'll go do those push-ups right now, Nivek. Thank you so much. It's not train deck. It's the 401 highway. Oh! I must have misunderstood then, Kaju. Thank you so much for the clarification. What am I thinking then from... Oh my god, it's because he told me about this while him and I were going for a walk and we crossed a railroad track. My brain's connected to things that were not supposed to be connected. I figured it out. Be right back, push-up time. Ugh, excuse me. Hold on, I'm just quickly scanning the... Why did the music stop? Oi! Thank you. The culture of the area. That's actually a fair argument, liar. I think there's a lot of factors involved in that, though, you know? Alright, we gotta get the words on there still. And I want the very specific words. Yoink. Alright, so we need Avatar. Wait, why'd you decide to go that color? Oi! No! Stop it! Avatar. Actually, we're going to put smooth at the bottom. To really highlight, that's where the smooth comes from. And then obviously, made has to be on this side. And then the final one over here. What would be a good word for this side? Truth. Alright, we gotta do one thing first. It's just not quite enough space. So we're just gonna add a little bit of extra space. Yeah, we take all of those. And then we go to the next one. And 3. And then we go to maid. Boop. 1, 2, 3. And then we go to truth. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boom! And save. And done. Bam. Did it, boys and girls. We got them. Looks slick. Well, thank you, Navek. Very much appreciated. And now I gotta figure out where the heck we're going to be rating. Oh no. The difficulties. Ah. Era who now? Do I know who this is? I do not know who this is, liar. Give me a synopsis. Give me the lowdown. Liar, you have to remember that I'm very, very bad with names. So there's a very good chance I am aware of them. And I'm just dumb. But they are doing art. So I think this might be a good choice. I think you've convinced me, liar. Also hangs on Cobalt streams, I think. Ah! So, new friend. All right, let's see what we got here. We got emotes. All right, great. The summaries are amazing. All right, well, in that case, everybody, we are going to... I don't know how to say that. Araphant? Araphant. Wait, Araphant. Oh, Araphants. That rings a bell. Now that I'm saying it out loud, that rings a bell. Well, now I'm just embarrassed. We're gonna go over to Araphants. Because that makes sense to me. Thank you, Liar, for mentioning that she's online. We will go there. Well, and that's where we're going. There you go. There's a second from Kudju, so that's where we're going. So Kudju remembers. Liar, I'm not good at names. I don't have to take this. There's the socials if you want them. We're going to Araphants. There's the sub-raid. There's the non-sub-raid. Message. That's the correct word. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around. Freaking 19 people. What are you guys even doing here, you goofballs? Well, obviously, you're actually here for Araphants. That's what this really was. Everyone already knew. Everyone already knew what was up. So... thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second. Know that you were super appreciated. Everybody who's doing art at the moment, good luck with your art. We're going to be going over to another art stream, so you guys have more art peeps to be hanging out with. Hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whenever time might happen to be for you. Hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time might happen to be for you, hope that you have very restful sleep. Liar, I'm writing that down. Next time you recommend somebody, I'm just gonna time you out for 20 seconds, and that's all you're gonna get. I'll see you guys over at Airfans, and I will see you guys next time. bleh. That bleh was for liar, by the way, just so everybody knows.